Hello students, welcome back to our video. So in the last video, we were discussing about the terms of accounting, and the last term that we discussed was drawings. Now let's continue further. The next term is liability. Liability means amount payable by the business for credit purchase of goods or assets, or amount payable for borrowed money is known as liability. Means the business have to pay some money, to some people or a bank or to the financial institutions in the future, because the business has purchased goods or assets for credit, means on udhari, or because business has borrowed the money from a bank or financial institutions. So because the business have to pay money in the future, that's why it is known as liability. This amount is payable in the future. It is treated as liability till it is not paid by the business. Means business has liability until business repays the money to the following persons, to the bank or to the financial institutions, or to the people from whom they have purchased the goods or assets. So until the business repays his loan or money, until that it is treated as liability. So liability means amount payable by the business for credit purchase. Credit means udhari, for credit purchase of goods or assets, or amount payable for borrowed money. Borrowed money means they have taken money from a bank or financial institutions, or you can say that any person. So for borrowed money is known as liability. So liability can be classified as under. So liability can be classified on the basis of a relation and on the basis of time. So on the basis of relation, liability classified into divided into two, that is internal liability and second is external liability. So internal liability and external liability are divided on the basis of relation, and on the basis of time, internal liability and external liability can be divided as follows. That first one is current liability, second is non-current liability, and external liability same way. It is divided into two, that is current liability and non-current liability. So let's look at first with the internal liability and external liability. So in accounting, business and owner are treated as separate entity. Means in accounting, business and the person who is starting that business is known as owner. So business and owner are treated as separate entity. Means business and owner, they both are different, they both are separate. Means owner is separate person and business is separate. So in accounting, business and owner are treated as separate entity. Means owner, they both are treated separately. Owner is separate, business is separate. So when owner of the business is providing capital to the business, means for starting business the owner provides capital. So whenever owner of business is providing capital to the business, then it becomes internal liability of the business. Means business have now a liability towards the owner. Means business have to pay money to the owner in future. So business has internal liability, means liability towards the owner. or we can say that business have to pay money to the owner because owner has given money to the business. So business have to return that money to the owner. So it is known as internal liability. Means when owner of the business is providing capital to the business, it becomes internal liability of the business. It is a liability of business towards the owner. In brief, amount payable by the business to the owner is internal liability. It means that the amount that has to pay business to the owner is internal liability. Owner of business has provided capital of, means for example, like if a owner of business has provided capital of worth 1 lakh, so that 1 lakh. Now this 1 lakh is a liability of a business towards the owner. Means like owner of the business has provided 1 lakh capital to the business, so business have to repay this 1 lakh rupees towards the to the owner. So it is liability of business towards the owner. This is an internal liability of business. So business have some liability towards the owner because owner has provided capital to the business. Then that is known as internal liability of business. Now external liability. External liability means the amount payable by the business to a third party. Third party means like to the third person for credit purchase of goods or assets or services or payable amount for borrowed money is known as external liability. That means that if a business has to pay money to the third party, means third person, because for credit purchase of goods or assets, means if a business takes purchase the goods or assets on a udhari, then the business have to pay the money to the third party, means to the third person from whom the business have borrowed or we can say purchase the goods or assets. Or if a business has also borrowed money like from a bank, then the business has have to pay that money in the future, then that is known as external liability. So the amount payable by the business of the amount payable by the business to the third party for credit purchase of goods or assets or services or payable amount for borrowed money is known as external liability. For example, if rupees 50,000 are borrowed from Bhavna Ben. Bhavna Ben here is a third person, third party. So if a business borrows rupees 50,000 from Bhavna Ben with the condition to redeem after 3 years, means business borrows 50,000 rupees from Bhavna Ben with the condition to repay this money, that 50,000 after 3 years. Redeem means to repay that money after 3 years. So goods of rupees to goods. Now the another example is goods of rupees 2,000 purchased on credit from Raman. If business purchased 2,000 2,000 rupees per goods purchased on credit from Raman. Another example is rupees 10,000 are outstanding. Outstanding means that money has not paid by the money till, that money has not paid by the business. That business have to repay that 10,000 for the payment of rent. Outstanding means the business has not paid that amount. So 10,000 are outstanding for the payment of rent. Furniture of rupees 5,000 is purchased on credit from Devang. All these dues means udhari. All these dues are payable in future. These are all the third parties. So 50,000 rupees are borrowed from Bhavnaben with a condition to redeem after 3 years. Goods of rupees 2,000 purchased on credit from Raman. 10,000 are outstanding for the payment of rent. Furniture of rupees 5,000 is purchased on credit from Devang. All these dues are payable in future. Means all this amount the business will pay in future, like to the third parties. So these all are third parties. Means Bhavnaben, then to the Raman, then outstanding for the payment of rent, then purchased furniture on credit from Devang. These all are third parties, and the business have to pay money in the future to all these third parties. Then it is known as external liabilities. Now business liability on basis of relation. So you have seen that it can be divided into two: internal liability and external liability. So internal and external liabilities are determined on the basis of relation of business with the owner and the third party. Now the next another type is on the basis of time, that is current liability and non-current liability. So we would be stopping here. We would discuss current liability and non-current liability in the next video. So if you have any doubt or any question, please feel free to comment below the video. Thank you.